Hello everyone, it's Christical. How's everyone doing today? So I've got some really exciting news about a new colored acrylic collection that we will be launching on February 1st. So today I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of that collection, do a little swatching for you, and show you the colors in our last colored acrylic collection. So currently for Ugly Duckling colored acrylics, we have a total of 109 colors in our full collection. And over a year ago, we had a lot of people requesting to have smaller little containers of our colored acrylic, especially for those who maybe are only using it for 3D purposes and don't want to necessarily invest in a bigger 15-gram pot. These pots that we have in our collections are 7-gram pots. So they are smaller amounts, but then you get to have 12 colors. And we all got to pick, myself and Amy, our other Ugly Duckling educator, and Priscilla and Natasha all had our own collections. And we got to choose our 12 favorites from the entire line, and we put them into a smaller limited edition colored acrylic collection. Our last one, last but definitely not least, is Yvonne's colored acrylic collection. Yvonne is the owner of Ugly Duckling Nails, Mother Duck for those who call her Mother Duck, and she has named her collection Pick of the Flock. Absolutely love the name. How cute is that? So we're going to take a closer look at the 12 colors Yvonne has picked for her colored acrylic collection. And I'm going to swatch them for you. Whoa. So it's harder to tell what they are in the jars. So we're going to see them when we swatch them. If you guys have any questions, I am able to see my comment section a little bit better today with the way I have my camera set up. So feel free to ask questions as we go along, but I'm just going to dive right into it and start swatching the first number and show you guys the beautiful colors that we have. So I'm just using our crystal tip display for swatching. These crystal tip displays are amazing for doing swatches. They're also so beautiful to have to display your nail art for taking photos. So our crystal tip display does come with the crystal bar, 5 silver magnets, as well as 5 gold, and then our little diamond crystal one. So I'm going to be swatching using this and then kind of switching out, and then we'll have an overall look of all the colors once they're done. So I've got our premium acrylic liquid in our crystal dapping dish. Now with these colors, these ones are all pigmented and they're so beautiful. So these ones are based in clear, so you can ultimately sculpt a full coverage nail using this without capping. Again, for me personally, I like to cap them. That is the way I prefer to apply my colored acrylics, but everyone is different. On our website, I will mention too that if there is a C beside any of the numbers, those colors in particular, we do ask that you cap them just because they may have more of a heavier pigment and they won't be as strong. The integrity won't be there as a colored acrylic based in clear. So just a little tip. So the first one we're going to be swatching. I hope everyone can see okay. I just want to make sure my lighting is good there. So the first one, all the numbers either are on the side or the bottom. So this one is number 105. Again, each color that I swatched, you can get them in the larger size as well. So this is like a really pretty pink, and it's going to be hard to tell, but it has a very faint shimmer sparkle, which is so pretty. So we're going to start with swatching this one. When I swatch these guys, I'm going to do it a little bit more wet than I traditionally would when I apply it on a client, just so that I can get a better spread on the tip. These tips that I am using to swatch are our Ugly Duckling Tapered Square Tippies, full coverage tip, which are amazing to use. And I like to use them for swatching. Okay, let's get started. First color, number 105. Again, these colored acrylics are very pigmented, so a little does go a long way. That is why I prefer to apply thin and capping clear, because the pigment of the color acrylics just spreads so beautifully. Yes, we do sell in the UK. We do have a distributor, Caught You Looking, in the UK. For a list of all our distributors, please visit us at uglyducklingnails.com, and it will give you a list of all the distributors we have worldwide. Okay, so this one is number 105. So beautiful. I always like to keep a separate acrylic brush. The acrylic brush I'm using right now is our Ugly Duckling acrylic number 8. I have different brushes for different systems, especially when I'm working with color, because color definitely will get caught up in your brush. No matter how well you clean it, there's always going to be a trace of sparkle. When I'm doing a pink and white, I definitely do not want to get that caught up. So I'm going to clean that real well. So that was our first color, number 105. And then what I'm going to do is just do a little switch out on the bar here. Our second color is number 106. Again, you guys can go to our website at Ugly Duckling Nails and take a closer look under our colored acrylic section for all of these colors. We have beautiful tips that display them very nicely. So this one looks similar to our first one, but it is a little bit different. So let's see. It'll be nice to compare them at the end as well. So these colored acrylics are in 7-gram pots. They are little, just enough for those who maybe just want to have them to do 3D, who don't maybe typically use a whole lot of colored acrylic. We also find that these collections are really nice for trying out more colors and seeing which ones you really like. So we still do have all collections left, not many, except for my Vintage Elegance collection, which is completely sold out. Still in stock. So if you're wanting to try our Ugly Duckling color acrylics and maybe haven't before, that's also a good way of doing it, is investing in the collections. You get smaller quantities, smaller amount of product, but that way you can kind of test out and see which ones you like. So this one is number 106. So as you can see, this one's a little bit more of a brighter pink, more magenta. Love it. Gorgeous. So that's the second one. Hello, everyone who's joined. I am just swatching our new and last colored acrylic collection that will be launching on February 1st. Okay, so next one. This one's beautiful because it's kind of like an orangey red. This one is number 101. This one's pretty. And Yvonne loves these colors because Yvonne, the reason she chose all these colors is because she likes to sculpt full. So all of these are based in clear, so you can fully sculpt in them, and that's her preference. Mine is the opposite. I like to sculpt thin and then capping clear. So you do have the option there. So this one is beautiful because sometimes the colors are so deceiving until that liquid monomer touches the powder and it really shows it. So it's kind of like it's a ready burnt orange, and I'm sure the camera is not picking up the sparkle. So I'm going to try to get a little closer, but the base is kind of more like a reddy orange, and then the pigment is orange. So it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm just trying to get the corners so I have full coverage. This is not typically how I would apply using it this wet, but it's just easier for swatching. So I don't know if you guys can have a look here, but it's got, you can see that pigment just popping through. Just beautiful. Yeah, so the tippies are upside down, as you guys can see, because I'm kind of swatching in the inside. So when they're fully set, I'm going to flip them and we're going to actually see the true color underneath. Great way to swatch any color acrylics that you may have for client books so they can see the colors, or even attaching this tip on top of the powder itself so it's easier for customers to see, because you can see it's quite different when you actually swatch it with the monomer. So this one is a beautiful orange. I'm going to switch it out here. Okay, again, that one was 101. I think this is just such a good, good array of colors. Number 109 here. Okay, so this is a beautiful soft pink, and now you can see the pigment more so in this one in the lighter color. So typically like this is the pigment in all of them. Very beautiful, soft, but it's not a flat color. Okay. Alrighty. So now, generally what I like to do is swatch all the lighter colors first and then the darker ones so that I'm not transferring any pigment, but I'm going in order that they are in the collection. So this one's a pretty nice soft pink. Just gonna keep adding a little bit more. I love using these colored acrylics for French lines. I do blends, you can do fades, you can do 3D, 4D work. It is limitless. Some of the colors, mind you, that we recommend maybe capping in clear that do have heavier glitter or pigment in them don't necessarily work the best for doing fine 3D work, but there are a lot of colors to choose from. So whatever your art medium is, so that one is a beautiful soft pink, 109. Okay, switch this one out. Okay, we're getting into some greens. For those of you who have watched my lives in the past know that I'm not necessarily a green person, but I'm loving green lately. It's just something about it is so gorgeous. This one's a beautiful soft green. Love it, like a mint green. Okay, just add a little bit more. And it spreads so nice. Great coverage. Just saw a comment, you love the orange, your favorite color. My mom's favorite color too is orange, and every time, you know, we have a new product, whether it's colored acrylic or gel polish or color gels, and we have a pretty orange, she just goes crazy about them. And I think I just did a set of nails on her with orange just before, I guess it must have been around her birthday time in October, which makes sense for the month. And they were beautiful. She loved them, had so many compliments on them. So orange is her favorite color too. Okay, so there's the green. I don't know if I showed you guys the number on this one. I don't think I did. This one is, let's see, 115. 115. And the next one that's coming is one of my favorite colors. I love teal. Teal blue, teal green is probably my favorite color. So this one's beautiful. Love it. Which again is number 58. Forgot to mention that. Number 58, teal. Whoops. Just dust that off. Alrighty, let's have a look. You guys can see my acrylic swatch pad here is getting colorful. So again, you guys, this colored acrylic collection is limited edition. So we only have so many in stock. Once they're gone, it's done. This collection, Yvonne's collection, is the last one that we are going to be doing at the moment. So the collections that we had in the past, we had Amy's All That Glitters in Gold. We still have a few of hers left in stock. Mine launched second. We are out of Vintage Elegance, which was all kind of vintage colors. Next one was Priscilla's Caribbean Diva. We still have a few of those left in stock as well. Natasha's Fantasies. Again, that was our last colored acrylic that we launched for our collection, and we do have some of that in stock. And then Yvonne's Pick of the Flock is our very last one. Each collection, I should say, is unique to itself and a little bit different from each of them. All right, so there's number 58. Okay. Again, this collection is a very, very, whoops, that should be okay. Just touched it with my brush. Soft pigment to this collection. It's harder to pick up in the camera. I'm going to show you guys closer. See, it's probably not going to focus as much. We'll probably see better at the end when we have a look, when we flip it. Okay, so the next one is a purple. So we're getting a little bit of every color. Number 87. This is like a nice soft purple. Great colors for coming up in springtime, actually. Okay. Alrighty. And they come in a nice little box to store the acrylics with a nice velvet liner, really pretty diamond crystal pots. So it's kind of fun. This is a nice purple, soft purple. And I'm sure you guys are having a look so far, seeing what your favorite colors are out of them all. And it's also good to see too, because if you don't want to necessarily invest in having that and, you know, had a few of your favorite ones, you can purchase them in our 15-gram pots, which I'll show you what one of those looks like after as well, just so you guys can see if you're not familiar with our colored acrylics. Honestly, beautiful colors. 109 different colored acrylics to choose from. Okay, moving on to the next one here. Number 29. So this one's like a yellow, kind of like a soft yellow gold. Very soft. I see a lot of gold pigment in it. You can see kind of on the outer rim of the container that it kind of picks up the reflective gold. So pretty. Okay. Yeah, so just go on to our Nail Salon Pretty Pink. Just go on to our website and take a look at our distributors, and you can see which one may be closer to you. Every distributor is different depending on what they carry. Some may carry more gel, some may carry more acrylic, just depending on what is more popular in their location. But again, if you are wanting a certain product from your local distributor, let them know what you're looking for and give them an opportunity to, you know, bring that product in. If not, always know that we ship worldwide. So if you're unable to get it from your distributor, you can get it from us directly at uglyducklingnails.com. So this one's pretty. It's kind of like more like a creamy gold, actually. An off-white is what I'm thinking. Which is very, very pretty and very elegant. As you can see, I think it does better lower down. So that one is number 29. Okay, switch this out. Ooh, yes, number 48 is a gold. This one's gold. This one is pretty. There we go. Kind of looks more a little bit kind of yellowy gold in the camera, but it is gold. Very pretty. Okay. Yeah, so typically when you guys place orders, depending on when you place them, we are closed on Fridays for shipping, but we typically will ship out anywhere between 24 to 48 hours, and we always pick the quickest shipping option. However, now with, you know, what the world is facing with the pandemic, shipping does take a little bit longer than it used to. So just keep in mind as well that once it leaves us, it is really out of our hands on how long it's actually going to take to get your products. But we definitely appreciate everyone's patience with all of that. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, wait till we turn them over, because I'm definitely seeing it's really showing up on the back side of the color. You can see a little bit of that soft glitter in there, the pigment, but it's not going to do justice until we flip them over. So this one was number 48. Do you need a license to get our products? I'm a nail tech in a country, but I am waiting for my state board test. So basically, we understand that every location is very different. That being said, we are a professional only brand, which means we only sell to the working professionals or students who are in class. So if you are taking training or not completely certified, and that you can send us proof that you are working professional or are attending school, we will set you up with a temporary account. And we just ask that once you're completed in the certification program that you send us the follow-up, and we will do a follow-up as well, because if you don't continue or finish through, then we will deactivate your account. But we definitely have committed to selling our products to the professionals only. Every situation is a little different, but if you are coming to us directly for an account, you would send us that information at the email that is provided on our website. And same goes for our distributors as well. Okay, so let's see the number here first. Number 70. So this kind of looks like a brown, but it's actually like a brown green. It's like an evergreen, very dark. It's going to be different once we swatch it. It's going to be very dark, actually. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just basically swatching inside of our Tippy's tips, just for color purposes only. If I were to use this full tip on a customer or for press on set, I would not do it on the underneath. I would do all my work on top. So depending on what design you're working with, I like to do it on the underneath because when I flip it, it's automatically shiny. So you can see there, I'm not etching or doing anything in there, anything special other than swatching. Okay, let's have a peek here. Oh yeah, so this one's a deep, rich green. See, we're definitely getting a variety of colors with this collection, which is very, very cool. You guys see that? Nice and rich. Just gonna pull that out of the screen a little bit. Very beautiful. Now we're getting into the darker colors, so just really making sure to clean my brush. When you're working with colors that are so pigmented, as you guys can see, I've got lots of color on my little paper towel here, really making sure you remove that pigment before you dip it back into your liquid monomer. As soon as you dip it back in, and there's a whole bunch of pigment stuck in your brush, you're going to contaminate and turn your monomer to a pretty color of different pigment shades, which definitely can interfere with using lighter colors or anything else that you are doing. So just taking the time to make sure you clean your brush really good. Okay, so there's the green. I just like to make sure that I've got all my sides covered nicely. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but SGSTY, oh, SG Style Beauty, got it. I'm just reading it on an angle. If you're talking about sending us directly the information, I'm not sure if I missed any other comments about your response. But you can send any information you have if you're wanting to order from us directly, no problem, and we'll take a look at that closer. Okay, so this one, again, to recap, is number 70. We've got 2 more left, you guys, and then we're going to flip around and see them all together. Okay. So these colors are not new. We have them currently in our collection now, so you can buy them in our 15-gram pots. Let me just take a quick second to grab one of our other colors so you guys can see them. So this right here is how we sell our 15-gram. So you can get all the colors in this nice little jar here. These jars are beautiful because we have the numbers on the outside. This one's actually not labeled, but we'll have the numbers on the outside, so you can literally stack them in your drawer side by side. You can see the color right through the jar, which is so cool. So you know exactly that this is a teal, and then you'll be able to see the number. So we kind of designed it like that for easy storage. So these are the open stock 15-gram. And then these ones are the 7 grams, which are the colors that we currently have in our entire line of 109 colors. They have just been individually chosen by each educator and mother duck on her favorite colors. So that's what we're kind of swatching now. So you have the options between what you would like to use. Okay. This one, oh, again, I missed it, 93. This one's 93. So this is kind of like a dark gray. Dark gray. Almost looks black. It's very, very dark. Again, with these color acrylics, you can use them for doing reverse French designs. You can blend them, you can fade them, you can use them for 3D, 4D fantasy work, you name it. And please check out our website for all of our colored acrylics. They are beautiful, lots to choose from. So this one was 93. One last one and we are finished. And we're finishing off with a very soft, light gray. It's kind of a gray blue, So this one is very light. Just gonna take that guy off there, switch it out. Okay, just want to get a clean paper towel here when I'm using the lighter shade. Yeah, so this one's more of a soft gray blue. Yes, lovely. How many of you guys use colored acrylics? Or just maybe an acrylic tack? Again, I'm just using this a lot wetter than I would when I'm applying it to a client, just for easy spread. The Vegas show in June, I'm not even sure what's going on and if it would still be there, but I can confidently say this year we will not be doing any travel. The world is so uncertain right now. So we've just decided to kind of stay home until things really, get better. And as much as we would love to be, I highly doubt we will. But we have some cool things that we have in the works in the way of some other things that we will be launching this year, connecting with the industry. So always take a look out for that as well. Okay. So there is our last one. Didn't tell you the number because that was 91. That one is number 91. Okay. So I'm just going to get a second here, move a few things. I'm going to get organized. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to flip all these colors and let's recap on all these beautiful shades that we have. 12 colors, Yvonne's pick of the flock, which I thought seemed pretty appropriate. Seeing as we're Ugly Duckling. Great name. All the names have been just excellent. Kind of fun. So now you guys are going to be able to see these colors. I just love these tips. These tips are amazing. I actually use these tips on myself when I'm sculpting nails or doing nails because it's just so much easier just to use a tippy, especially with my opposite hand as a nail tack. Oh my goodness. Misfits 225, thank you so much. We do love our gel polishes. Appreciate all your feedback. I'm glad you like to use them. We did just recently launch our color gels as well, which have been unbelievable. The response we have received is just crazy. So if you guys haven't even tried our gel polish or our color gels and you want to, take a look, all of that information's on our website. All the colors are displayed. With our new color gels, the color you see on the cap is the color that you get in the jar. And same with our gel polishes. We have the little swatches on the top, so you know exactly what you're getting, just so you guys can see. You know exactly what color you're getting inside of our gel polish. Okay, we're almost there, so I'm just going to flip these two, even though they're recently just applied, so they might be a little bit still wet. Okay, you guys. Oh my goodness. They're beautiful. This is a really good selection of colors. They're all with the same pigment, different color pigment, but the same tone. So let's recap here. Oh, look, beautiful. So we've got 105, 106, we got 101, we have number 109, just double checking, 115. Then we have, I'm going to move it down here a little bit because it's a little bit easier. We have 58, 87 is the purple, 29, 48, number 70, 93, and 91. So now you guys, I want you to tell me which one's your favorite. Pick your 2 favorite colors of this collection. I want to see what you guys like. I think my favorite will probably, that's hard. That's a tricky one, but definitely number 58. And I'm torn between 105 and 106. Gorgeous. Love them. Love them. So again, you guys, you can get your hands on this collection, limited edition. So don't hesitate too long because once they're sold out, they are gone. Yvonne's pick of the flock. 12 7-gram colors. So we got the light pink in 58. Yes, beautiful. Teal and light pink. Yes, that's definitely, those are popular ones. It's hard to pick, Kathy, I know. It is so true. So you guys can take a look on our website, local distributor, for your colored acrylic pick of the flock collection. They will be available on February 1st. If you guys have any last minute questions for me, feel free to ask. If not, moving forward for any registrations for our website, you just need to send us proof that you are a working professional to our contact.uglyduckling@gmail.com email, and we will verify, send you a link, and you can do some shopping. If you have any questions at any time, please feel free to reach out to us. We really make ourselves available for support. If you have any questions that you've never, maybe never used our products before and you have some questions that you want to know, or you're having trouble using something, reach out to us directly. We really, really appreciate that because we know our products very well. We stand by our products and we want you to have the best success using Ugly Duckling nail products. So please feel free at any time. Okay. Bring back your clear gel forms. I know it's kind of one of those things. People love them, but then we weren't really selling tons of them. So it was kind of one of those things, but we definitely have that, people have requested that. So I appreciate that and I'm sorry, but we do have some new things coming out this year. So that's exciting. I can't exactly share with you what that is yet, but just know that we have some cool things. So you talk to the hand 2020. I just got a nice big order from you. Well, big for me. Well, that's great. That's awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy your products and please give us your feedback. If you guys also wanted to join our Ugly Duckling support team on Facebook, we would love to have you. It's a great little group to, offer support. If you have questions, direct them there. We have a great team behind us. Not only our Ugly Duckling team at headquarters, but all our supporters and techs that use our products. They're there to help and support. So feel free to request to come into that group. Again, you have to be a professional only, and that is our Ugly Duckling support page. So the only way that you're able to purchase our products is if you are a professional. So doing your own nails isn't something that we consider. We understand too and recognize that years ago, a lot of people were self-trained, but if they can prove that they are a professional working in a salon environment, then that is something we definitely consider as well. All right, you guys. Again, just take a look at our website for distributors close to you and you can decide what works for you for ordering as well. Coming from Canada, especially when it's going international, it can be a little bit expensive for shipping, unfortunately, especially if your ordering has that item. So that is something to consider as well. But if you guys wanted to take a look at my personal Instagram account, it's at Christical, which is CHRISTICAL. YSTACL, and you can see all my work I do there. Reach out to me personally if you have any questions, but always there for support. So watch out for Pick of the Flock, available February 1st. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, lots of love from Christical. Bye for now.